Hey everybody! Most of you know me, but for those who don't, my name is Elena, and I am on the security team at PN. And I guess more accurately, I am the security team. And you might recognize me from such Slack messages as your LastPass password sucks, please change it, or don't give your credit card number over email. And I'm here to talk to you today about good passwords and why they're important. So let's get started. We'll start by asking, what is a good password? And the answer is it's a password that is easy for you to remember and hard for anyone else or a computer to guess. Now, this is from an online comic called XKCD, which I love, and this is one of my favorite XKCDs ever. It illustrates the point very clearly. If you take a common dictionary word or words and make some substitutions, like capitalizing a letter, using a zero instead of the letter O, or putting an exclamation mark or an ampersand in the password, that's not a good way to generate passwords. There are password guessing programs that just take a list of known passwords, and those are often generated from leaks of password databases, or taking a dictionary of words and doing some of these common substitutions on them that can find your password. Even if your password is encrypted in a system, if the password is easy for a computer to guess, a password cracking program can find it. So maybe you don't like the word troubadour, but how many people have kids named Susan, or dogs named Snoopy, or husbands named Steve? If someone knows who you are, how hard is it for them to find the name of your kids or your dog or your husband? And the answer is it's not hard. Another technique that people use is to generate a password based on the name of the site you're using it on. And this is also a bad idea. For example, if I know that your password for Facebook is 5Facebook2%, how hard do you think it is for me to guess that your password for Twitter is 5Twitter2%? It's not hard. We can even make your password generation algorithm a little more complicated. So let's say the first number in the password is the number of the first letter of the site name in the alphabet, and the last number is the number of the second letter of the site name in the alphabet. So the F in Facebook is number 6 because F is the sixth letter in the alphabet, and the A in Facebook is the first letter in the alphabet. And that means your password would be 6Facebook1%. Now, if I know that password, it's still not going to be hard for me to guess that your Twitter password is 20Twitter23%, because T is the 20th letter in the alphabet and W is the 23rd letter in the alphabet. Now, for a human, this is a brain puzzle, just like those online IQ games, and there are people who do this kind of thing for fun. But I don't even need to stare at your password. There are currently 7.5 billion people on the planet, and how many algorithms do you think that they can come up with? Any algorithm that is easy for you to remember is also easy for a computer to guess. And as a person with programming experience myself, it's trivial for me to write these algorithms and turn the word Twitter into 1,000 different variations, and then use those 1,000 variations to get my computer to guess your password. Now, computers don't get bored. They don't need to eat or sleep or work out or spend time with their computational friends and family. They can keep guessing your password every millisecond of the day, every week, every month until they find it. You might then ask yourself, what is a good password? And let's start by not using the term password anymore. A password is weak. You know what's better? A passphrase, a series of words that are hard to guess and easy to remember. Now, I like using nonsense sentences that are grammatically correct, but that nobody would ever utter. Here's one I came up with just looking out my office window into the backyard. Wowie, comma, the power line is kissing the apple tree, exclamation mark. That's super easy for me to remember. It uses capital and small letters, and it uses a comma and an exclamation point and spaces. But what sane person would say that a power line is kissing an apple tree? Power lines don't kiss anything. And even if you were sitting in my office, the tree I see the power line running through isn't the apple tree. The apple tree is on the other side of the yard. Plus, who, besides me, I guess, would use the word wowie, which isn't even a real word? And this is 48 characters long, so it's crazy easy to remember and really secure. Like, Who do you think could remember a randomly generated series of 48 characters? But I will never forget this passphrase. I'm even a little sad that I can't use it because I've now shared it with you. And if anybody besides me knows my passphrase, it's a bad passphrase. I can also come up with passphrases that would be hard to guess if you didn't know me, but much easier to guess if you did know me, and those are also bad. A bad passphrase for me might be, I love my dogs Malcolm and Mongo. Now that's 33 characters long, which is good. It uses capital and lowercase letters, spaces, and punctuation. That's good. And there aren't a lot of people who have two dogs named Malcolm and Mongo, so that's good. But if you know anything about me, besides the fact that I have crazy hair, you probably know that I have two ridiculous little dogs whose names are Malcolm and Mongo and that I love them. Now you can make up bad passphrases too. These are passphrases that other people might know or be able to guess. Like say, call me Ishmael. 16 characters long, that's good. Meets most password character requirements, that's good. And it's the first sentence of Melville's Moby Dick. Or, but that's not important right now, period. 35 characters long, fantastic. A good mix of characters, that's great. And it's a very famous, often quoted recurring gag from the movie Airplane. The good news is that you only need to remember a few passphrases. The first is the passphrase to unlock your computer. The second is the passphrase to unlock your phone or tablet. And the third is the passphrase to unlock your password manager. So we'll talk about password managers in the next video. And in the meantime, if you have any questions about generating good passphrases, then hit me up. Otherwise, I'll talk to you then.